Heard a preacher tell a story of a man who was overweight that went to a diet and workout facility. When he went there, it was found out that he was vastly overweight, close to 300 pounds overweight. And so they assigned him a trainer there at the facility. On the first day of training, the trainer took this man to a mirror. And on this mirror, he began to draw a silhouette of what he hoped the man would look like after they got done working out together. He had the man stand in front of the silhouette that he would drew on the mirror, and obviously the man began to protrude out on all sides of the silhouette. And from that moment on, the trainer began to work the man. He began to push the man. The man began to sweat. The man began to cry. The man began to want to give up. And every week, he would take the man back to the silhouette that was drawn on this mirror and stand him in front of this silhouette. And even though the man began to slim down, there were still some areas that were protruding out from the silhouette. So he would take him back and he would work the man. He would make the man sweat. He would make the man cry and make him feel like he could not go on. And at the end of the week, he would go back and stand the man in front of the silhouette until that great day, after all of the sweating and all of the crying and all the days of wanting to give up, the man stood in front of the silhouette, and the same image on the mirror was the image of the man. And church, we need to understand that God sent Jesus into our lives to be our spiritual silhouette. And he stands Christ in front of us and says, this is what I want you to look like. But if you're going to look like Jesus, it takes work. You may have to cry sometime. You may have to sweat sometime. There are some days that you want to give up. But if you keep working at it, one day you'll be in the image of my Son.